Hi everyone, today we'll talk about the snare drum and we'll do a bit of a practice on the practice pad. So I just want to give you the basics and give you some fun exercises. When it comes to practicing the snare drum, there are a few basic strokes that you need to master and practice in order to play a wide variety of rudiments and playing, whether it's drum set, whether it's snare drum, whether it's xylophone or timpani. You want to have a full range of different motions that you need to master. First of all, you need to play with your wrists and never with your full arm. So when you hold a stick, make sure that you hold it so that your thumb and index kind of pinch the stick, and then you just wrap your other fingers around it. When you play the snare drum, you want to make sure that it's the wrists that work, never the arm. You want to make sure that it's the wrist, so that if you could put an invisible bar above your hands, it wouldn't move, like it wouldn't touch the bar. Also, you want to make sure that your snare drum is set up so that it's not too high, not too low, that you just have a natural angle between your arm and the bend in your elbow, so that you're comfortable to play. If it's too high, your shoulders will go up. If it's too low, then you won't feel as comfortable either. You'll know when it's a good height for you. First thing I want to demonstrate is a series of motion: full, down, tap, up. So these basic motions are used whether you play double strokes, whether you play paradiddles, flams, flam taps, flam accents. You'll always revert to these basic motions. So I'll start with my right hand here. So it's full, down, tap, up. Do with my left hand now. Full, down, tap, up. And then you can play with both of your hands to make sure that both of your hands are well balanced and symmetrical. Full, down, tap, up. So now when you have these four basic patterns down, you could start your warm-up routine by doing some simple full strokes. So you start with your right hand and then left hand, alternate, and then we could do an exercise called the sprinkler. And notice there's no clinging onto the stick, or there's no going in the head. As soon as the stick touches the head, it goes right back up. Because then that way you'll be able to play faster and cleaner. So that exercise could be played with singles or it could be played with doubles. Doubles. The trick too is to make sure that both of your hands are well balanced. So if you're right-handed, work on your left a little bit more so that your hands are nice and even. Then you could put it all together and come up with your own drumline pattern or march pattern that you like. So when we're playing the snare drum, what sticks should we be using? Yes, we should be using SD1s. Or we should be using snare drum sticks. So these ones are like Vickford SD1s. So you see they have like a round tip on them, and they're not dented and fully chipped, because you want both sticks to be nice and even when you're playing. So you could buy SD1s, or you could buy similar drumsticks, but you should not be using your snare drum sticks to play on the drum set. You should only use your snare drum sticks to play on the snare drum.